In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best mice for Fortnite in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these mices, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Logitech G Pro. The Logitech G Pro is one of the most purchased gaming mice in the market, thanks to its versatilities, which make it a great option regardless of the gaming genre. From a design perspective, the Logitech G Pro features an elegant, diamond-shaped body, with 6 buttons, which you can use as controls for creating towers in Fortnite, if you want yourself suitable for that gaming style. At the top, you will find a left and right click button, and both of them are strengthened with metal springs, with the intention to maximize their durability, or in terms of clicks, they can withstand more than 2 million clicks, which is really long. Next to them, at the center, there is the scroll wheel, which is highly effective, and the most important part, it doesn't produce a cranking noise, which is pretty common with other mice in the market. Below the scroll wheel, there is a programmable button, as well as 2 other buttons at the sides, and what's really helpful is that, you can program all 6 of them, by taking an advantage of the Logitech gaming software. To be more precise, except for adjusting the RGB lighting, the software will let you create and program specific macros, without having to install any drivers at all. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Logitech G Pro uses an advanced optical sensor, that offers zero smoothing, across the entire DPI range, that stretches from 200 to 12,000, as the manufacturer claims, so you can expect to have the best possible tracking, and be exceptionally accurate and responsive during your gameplay. I would also want to inform you that this unit has a tensioning system, which I particularly like, due to the fact that, it plays a huge role in enhancing the consistency of the left and right buttons on one side. But, on the other, it makes them easy to click, so you won't have to press hard in order to have your clicks registered. To conclude, the G Pro is a really good option for Fortnite, because it has many customizable buttons, that you can program, in order to build and shoot your enemies effectively. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Corsair Scimitar Pro. The Corsair Scimitar Pro is yet another great option that you should consider, due to the fact that, this mouse packs 17 buttons, that will make you use the keyboard only for movement, since everything else, can be set to the mouse itself. From a design perspective, the Scimitar Pro comes in 2 color editions, such as black or yellow, and both of them look stylish, so regardless of your decision, both of them won't disappoint you with their look and performance. This unit has an ergonomic body, with a smooth plastic surface, finished in matte, which makes it look really expensive, and indeed powerful. At the top, the first thing you notice will be the trio buttons, or to be more precise, the left, sharp button, and the right button that is also sharp, while at the center, there is a little space, where the scroll wheel is positioned, so I have to agree with the users that this design is exceptionally good. Slightly below the rubberized scroll wheel, there are 2 buttons, while at the bottom, there is the Corsair logo, which glows as the scroll wheel, and they will dramatically enhance your gaming ambient, of your gaming marathon during the night. At the side, there are 12 textured, mechanical buttons, that are strategically positioned, so you will never have any problems while reaching them. Now, let's talk about the features. This unit packs an ultra-accurate optical sensor, that is armed with a 16,000 dpi tracking engine, which will let you to individually tailor the dpi, to even a single digit, which is awesome. This means that you will have a greater control over the sensitivity on one side, while on the other, regardless of your mouse pad surface, the mouse will maintain its accuracy and responsiveness. Moreover, the Scimitar has 4 customizable lighting zones, that can be adjusted by taking an advantage of the Q software, which is favored by many users thanks to its user-friendly interface. But take in mind, the software has numerous features as well, so do not hesitate to use all of them. For example, you can adjust double macros, DPI matrices, and much more. Overall, you should definitely consider the Scimitar Pro as your next purchase, because it offers a great value for its actual cost. Next stop, at number 3, we have the SteelSeries Rival 600. The SteelSeries Rival 600 would be a really good option if you want to invest in a highly adjustable and responsive gaming mouse that can dramatically improve your Fortnite gameplay, because it has many buttons that you can use for various reasons. From a design perspective, the Rival 600 boasts an aggressive, ergonomic construction that is suitable for every grip type, whether you use a claw grip or palm grip, because its shape is really good, so you won't feel any strains, even if you've been gaming for hours. At the top, there are left and right mechanical buttons, as well as a scroll wheel at the center, but what's so special about the mechanical buttons is that they use a split trigger system, which improves the click delivery, so you can click fast, and your gestures will be registered instantly. Moreover, beneath the scroll wheel there is a DPI sensitivity button, and 3 thumb buttons, positioned exactly where you will place your thumb, which is really innovative since there aren't many mice with buttons located such as this one. Before we move to the next section, I'd like to inform you that you can adjust the weight as well, since each side of this mouse is magnetized, so you can detach the weights by flipping the mouse over, and then pull it gently. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Rival 600 has a CPI rate that ranges from 100 to 12,000, which means that you won't deal with response time delays, issues in terms of stability, or tracking errors, but instead, you will experience a fluid gameplay that will fully immerse you to your actual game. I'd also want to inform you that this unit uses a TrueMove 3 Plus dual sensor system which offers 1-to-1 tracks, while the dedicated optical depth sensor will help you have an accurate lift-off distance detection, so you shouldn't worry about anything. I'd suggest you use the SteelSeries engine software as well, because you can customize the 8-zone RGB lighting, and have your gaming ambient greatly enhanced. To conclude, the Rival 600 is a top option, so give it a try and assure yourself of its quality. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Razer Naga Trinity. The Naga Trinity is one of the latest Razer products that have quickly established in the market as one of the greatest options. But what's the secret behind the success? Let's get started and find out right away. This is without a doubt a top solution, because this mouse is a great all-rounder, and an adequate option for many games. Moving on, at the top, you will find 4 buttons, such as the left and right mechanical switches, a textured scroll wheel, and 2 other switches positioned below it, so as you can see, this mouse is equipped like a tank. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Naga Trinity boasts an exceptionally accurate 5G optical sensor that delivers a maximum rate of 16000 dpi, making it a top option for every game. In addition, the mouse delivers an acceleration of 450 inches per second, and I really can't find any remarks, because Razer has done a really good job. I'd also want to mention that there are 3 interchangeable side plates of which you can take an advantage, or to be more precise, you can choose between 2, 7 or 12 button configuration, and have your gameplay elevated to a whole new level. Before we end, I would like to inform you 2 things. The first is that, according to the users, the mechanical switches are incredibly responsive, so your building and shooting, especially in Fortnite, will be blazing fast, and you won't have any troubles with anything. While the second is that this unit works with Razer Synapse 3 software, and even though is in beta, it is continuously upgraded, so you can create profiles, adjust the DPI rate that stretches between 100 and up to 16,000, as well adjust the RGB lighting. Overall, the Razer Naga Trinity is a must-have because it is versatile, and it is equally good for every gaming genre. And finally, at number 1, we have the Logitech G502 Proteus. The Logitech G502 Proteus Spectrum is a true sensation, because it is being used even by Ninja, the best and the most famous player of Fortnite, so from the very beginning, you know that you can't go wrong if you choose this mouse as your top pick. From a design perspective, the G502 Proteus Spectrum has a compact, low-profile body, finished in black, with textured rubber grips on its both sides, and a gentle thumb groove that holds 3 buttons. At the top, you will instantly notice the wheel, while slightly below, there are 2 buttons, which will give you an option to switch between gaming profiles that you have to previously create with the Logitech gaming software. In addition, the wheel is very interesting, due to the fact that it is textured, and it can be clicked in 3 directions, such as left, right, and middle, so as you can see, this unit has a really interesting design. Another great thing about this mouse is that you can adjust its weight by taking an advantage of its give 3.5 gram weights, so you will always have the right weight, and at the same time, you will be versatile in terms of adjusting, and better at gaming. Now, let's talk about the features. This model feels really comfortable as the users claim, but this is nothing to be surprised of, because if we take into consideration its textured rubber grips, it means that you can have a greater control, and be more effective in the actual gameplay. Moreover, the G502 Spectrum has an exclusive, Logitech G Delta Zero optical sensor, that does a pretty good job in the process of minimizing the mouse acceleration, which by default means, that you can target your enemies better, and eliminate them within seconds. But, let's not forget that this unit has 5 DPI settings, which I particularly like, due to the fact that, you can switch between them anytime you want to change something, with your gameplay. Before we end, I'd suggest you use the Logitech gaming software, that has a user-friendly interface with many interesting options, so you can program buttons, tailor the RGB lighting, adjust DPI sensitivity and many other things. Overall, the G502 Proteus Spectrum is a more than a top option for you, since if Ninja uses it as its arsenal, then you simply can't go wrong. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these mices for Fortnite, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.